Morning. Hope that you're having a great day. I'm here at the market and I am working on a sample swatch for the different types of twisting and untwisting front and back loop stitches for your knitting and purling. I've done a sample swatch here to show you kind of what it looks like. Here you go. Alright. Okay. You see these bottom stitches, this is all regular, regular knitting and purling, just your basic stocking knit stitches right through here. Okay, now we're going to get a close-up on these stitches here when we start using the twists, and we're going to talk about the different, what they look like and the different styles, and then I will show you what those techniques are. Now, let's get a close up so you can see. Alright. We have our regular knitting stitches here. And then along this first row that you see a twist, I'm going to put my needle in behind that so you can see better. This row here where we have a twist, and my needle is, that is a purl through the back loop. Okay, so when you purl through the back loop, it creates this little twist here. And then of course following up this twist overlapping here, going up to the next row, there you go, this next row right here, that is knitting through the back loop. Knitting through the back loop. So I have purling through the back loop and knitting through the back loop. Okay. Now, after I purl through the back loop and knit through the back loop, this next stitch, of course I did here, was a purl. And this purl stitch, I chose to wrap my yarn. This was a regular purl stitch, not through the back loop, through the front loop, regular purl stitch. What I did is I wrapped my yarn clockwise. Traditional wrapping, like what we see down here, is wrapping your yarn, your working yarn counterclockwise. This is wrapping your yarn clockwise with a purling through the front loop. The next stitch that we have here on this row, I did a knit stitch, your traditional knit stitch through the front loop, and I again did wrapping clockwise, wrapping the working yarn clockwise. Okay, so we have down here we did purling through the back loop, knitting through the back loop, purling through the front loop, which is your traditional way, purling through the front loop with a clockwise wrap, purling through the back, or knitting, yes, knitting through the front loop with a clockwise wrap. And these next two stitches here, and I want you to notice the smooth stitches, they look like our regular stocking knit. Down here, there's no more twisting. This is purling through the back loop with a clockwise wrap. And this also is knitting through the back loop with a clockwise wrap. So there you go, you have a combination sample, all of your stitches, purls through the front and the back, knits through the front and the back loop, and then also a clockwise and a counterclockwise wrap. Okay? And you'll notice that when you do the opposite of your traditional through the front loop, counterclockwise, which is your traditional stocking knit, get that smooth open V. When you do through the back loop with a clockwise wrap, you get the same smooth look. And this is in the front. I cannot see much difference in my purls. Of course, my knit little spread out a little bit some more spacious because I lost some of my tension. But I don't see a whole lot of difference in the purling. These stitches here. If you find a difference in the way your pearls look, let me know. Okay. Real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to purl the traditional way. This is through the back loop. Purling. Hi. Purling. Traditional way. This is our counterclockwise loop. Then, to purl through the back loop, you're going to turn your needles so that they're both facing you. Again, a counter. What happens when you get that? A counterclockwise wrap. Now, when you go through the loop, through the purl stitch, on a clockwise, you're going to come between and wrap it around clockwise. Now remember, when you do that through the back loop, when you purl through the back loop with a clockwise wrap, you get that same smooth look. Alright, I'll be posting more videos later showing each of those different techniques. But I hope that you're having a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this little video. Bye!